Name is Butch Looney. I went to Lakeview High School and also Marshall County High School. First grade through ninth grade at Lakeview. And in 10th grade, I transferred to Marshall County High School because I wanted to play football. At Lakeview, we had only basketball. We didn't have a baseball team, only basketball year round. And back then, we really couldn't segregate it. We couldn't hardly go inside the stadium. That's before 1966. We started going inside. Mr. John Will Moore, he was an avid sports fan, and he had a lot of white friends, you know, and Mr. John Will somehow could go in with them, you know. He was with his friends. After I got to going to Marshall County, it was close to the Homack building. We had to sit on top of the Ag building, Homack. It's a big embankment up there. So we had to set up and look off over into the stadium. We couldn't go inside. That's before 1966. But I started playing, hanging around the team when I was in the 6th grade. You know, and I finally made the team as a JV as a 7th grader. And I think that helped me as a basketball player, playing against the older people, you know. In 10th grade, I transferred to Marshall County High School. But it was a big change, you know. Like I say, the first day I got there, I didn't know what was going to happen. We all loaded on the bus, and when we pulled up, everybody started cheering and clapping, you know. And I said, I really didn't know what was going to happen because, like in Huntsville, Butler, and Lee High School, especially at Butler, they was having fights, and I'm talking about, we read about it and see it on the news all the time. So we didn't know if we was gonna have to go through that or not, you know. We went half a day and we broke off, and I got acquainted with Mike Jennings and Charlie Connors that very first day. And we got in the old car, and they didn't know me. I just knew their name, and come on, go ride with us, you know. And that lifetime friendship started that day. When we got over there, after a week or two, we found out that we weren't gonna be able to play sports. A lot of them transferred back. And my mama, she would not let me transfer it back because she said, that was your choice, you're not gonna back up, you know. And my sophomore year, I practiced football and basketball, but didn't get to play. And that was like would be in college, a redshirt year for me. I practiced but didn't get to play. And it benefited me, you know. At the time I didn't see it, you know. And my junior year, we got a new football coach, which was Hollis Coleman. We had one of the coaches was Curtis Williams. And his dad had a farm, and we went out there planning on staying 2 weeks to practice. And we got out there and we practiced, been bush hogged down and had a homemade goal post set up, made out of tree limbs, and somebody had put it together, and we in a cow pasture. And we got out there and practiced, I'm talking about twice a day, hours at a time. We did that till we ran out of food. That's what brought us back. You know, I guess some of the people in town, the Booster Club or somebody bought us food. And we slept they had a pool house, and everybody had a mattress. They loaded up mattresses. Mattresses was side by side all over the pool house floor. And that's where we slept, you know. Through what we endured, you know, I figured that I could do anything anybody else could do. And I instilled it in my mind. I might not do it as well as you the first time. If you can do it, I could do it, you know. And that's what I do today. I'm assistant girls basketball coach, volunteer right now. I started out with youth football. My grandson started playing football when he was 5 years old, so I started helping out with youth football. We got a new coach. He coaches boys at Scottsboro, so he came to Guntersville, and I got a little while after he was here, and he called me and asked me would I be interested in helping. He didn't have an assistant.
And I said, for sure. No doubt about it. The first impression goes a long ways, even on the job, that's gonna stick with a person. So when I'm doing something, I try to do the best I can because that's gonna stick with people, first impression.